What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'll be saying, in my opinion, 10 current Premier League players that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, this is pretty simple. I'll go through 10 players and I'll say if I think they should be in the Premier League Hall of Fame or not. A lot of people don't really like the Premier League Hall of Fame. I do feel like it's a bit of like they're just trying to get extra popularity, and sort of like Hall of Fame is definitely a way bigger thing than basketball and American football and whatnot. But I thought it would make an interesting video. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. And yeah, let's get into it. First player, a lot of recency bias with this. I've gone with Mo Salah. I mean, he obviously is going to be in it. I mean, just looking at his stats is kind of crazy. I mean, 292 games in the Premier League, 184 goals, 86 assists. It's crazy. He's won 3 Golden Boots, 1 Player of the Season, 7 Player of the Months, 1 Playmaker Award, which is most assists, and he's also won the Premier League once. Also, probably going to be twice by the end of the season as well. So yeah, I mean, feel like a no-brainer, especially with the season he's been having this year, most of the time until the last couple weeks. But yeah, I've got to go with Mo Salah, to be honest. Not really anything else to add. Also, I'm Phil. Oh no, that should be all right. Yeah, it's fine. Never mind, because there's no Premier League. It's international break when I'm filming this. You'll be seeing this. I don't know, like the day before the Premier League starts back. Or no, it's FA Cup weekend. I'm sorry, I'm yapping. These stats should be correct. They might be 1 or 2 games off, depending on when you're watching this. Anyway, next up, I've gone with Kevin De Bruyne. To be honest, it's obviously he's also got to be in there as well. I mean, not much else to add. 280 Premier League games, 70 goals, 118 assists, 2 Premier League Player of the Seasons, 3 Playmaker Awards, and 6 like he's won the Premier League 6 times. He's a 6-time Premier League winner. 6-time Premier League winner as well. Crazy. Like 3 Playmaker Awards, 2 Player of the Seasons is enough. Like, honestly, crazy. 118 assists as well. It's just obviously him. Has had a bit of a fall off recently. Kind of forgot he was even playing, to be honest. But yeah, still got to be in there, I reckon. I mean, obviously, based on what he did previously. Next up, gone with a younger player. I've gone with Erling Haaland. He's only played 94 Premier League games, but he basically already had a Hall of Fame career. 94 games, 84 goals, 16 assists, 2 Golden Boots, 1 Player of the Season, 3 Player of the Months, and 2-time Premier League champion. It's already almost a Hall of Fame career. I mean, if he stays for 1 more year, I mean, might probably win the Golden Boot this year, so there'll be 3 Golden Boots in 3 years, which would be kind of crazy. If he wins another Premier League, 3 Premier League titles, gets up to 100 goals in like the quickest time ever. He's got 84 goals in 94 games in the Premier League. Do you know how crazy that is? I feel like we take it for granted how crazy it is and saying he's not having a great season. He scored 84 goals in 94 games in the Premier League. That is crazy. But yeah, I mean, even if he retires now, he'll probably still bank it to the Hall of Fame, to be honest. I mean, once he reaches that 100 goal mark, he's basically guaranteed as well. Next up, I've gone with Raheem Sterling. I mean, this guy not been great the last few years, but 391 games, 123 goals, 64 assists, 3 Player of the Month, and a 4-time Premier League champion. I mean, there's not much better you can do. So this guy, Sterling, between maybe 2017, 2022, was on a different level. I remember one of his seasons, he was putting up Messi numbers. It was crazy. And yeah, I mean, even though he's not been doing great recently, a lot of people will be like, oh, Sterling sucks, blah, blah, blah. He still had a crazy career. So yeah, I've obviously got to go with him as well. Next up, I've gone with Virgil van Dijk. First defender in the list, I believe. 293 Premier League games, 23 goals, 114 clean sheets, 1 Player of the Season, 1 Player of the Month, and a 1-time Premier League champion. Soon to be 2-time as well. Another pretty obvious one. Possibly the best centre-back in the Premier League ever. A lot of people might say Vidic or Ferdinand, Company. Van Dijk's definitely up there in my opinion, though. Yeah, this guy just is. I mean, if you think of like Premier League stalwart, great player that's still in the Premier League, he's got to be up there. Still doing great this year. He won player of the season when Liverpool won the league back in 2019. So do it again now this year. Except you won't win it this year, but still be one of their pivotal players this year. what is it, 5 years later, 5 6 years later, still good decent longevity as well. So he played for Southampton before as well. So yeah, pretty makes sense he's there. Next up, not quite the player, but crazy career, Jamie Vardy. I mean, obviously, he has just got to be in there. 334 games, 143 goals, 47 assists, one Golden Boot, one Player of the Season, four Player of the Month, and also he won the Premier League 10 years ago now, almost 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Jamie Vardy is just defines like if you think of Premier League Hall of Fame, Jamie Vardy is one of the first names that I want to put in there. To be honest, yeah, it's got to be him. He's a no brainer, really. I mean, this guy's just everything it's about. Might not be the best player, but has the numbers and the longevity and the accolades as well. I mean, he's won a Golden Boot and a Player of the Season, so not much else to add really there. Next up, gone with James Milner. Slightly less accolades, I guess, but 637 games across four clubs. Did he play? He played for Leeds, didn't he? Might even be more than that. Might be forgetting someone. 637 games, crazy. 55 goals, 89 assists. He's also in the Premier League 3 times. And he's still going right now at Brighton. I saw a fact saying that he's played against like 30% of, not 30, like 60% of Premier League players ever, something like that. I don't actually know if that's true or not, but something like that's crazy. I mean, basically just longevity is crazy for him, to be honest. Yeah, this guy's been around for ages. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, similar to Vardy. Might not be the best player, but he's got the career. It's a Hall of Fame career. I mean, look at that, 637 games across multiple different clubs, winning the Premier League 3 times is crazy, to be honest. Next up, this is the part of the list where it got a bit shaky. I've gone with Alisson. He will be, like, maybe not right now, but he probably is, to be honest. I mean, 222 games, 94 clean sheets, 1 goal, 3 assists, 2 Golden Gloves, and one-time Premier League champ, which he'll also probably get to 2 this year. I don't know if he's going to win the Golden Glove or not. I don't really know how that's going, but I mean, he probably is, right? He's been Liverpool's goalkeeper for pretty long. He's been pretty good as well. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious to be him. I mean, not obvious, but no, he's not going to win the Golden Glove. Oh, he might. No, he won't. He's currently 5th in clean sheets. 8 clean sheets. Top is Sells on 12. So if he can get 5 clean sheets before Sells, he probably won't win it. But he was injured for a bit, and he has had a very good season as well. And he has already won 2 Golden Gloves. So yeah, I've gone with him. Next up, I've gone with Son Heung-min. Obviously hasn't won the Premier League. I believe he's the first one on this list to have not won the league. Everyone else has. He's also the only one on the list because the next guy has also won the league. But yeah, everyone else on this list has won the Premier League before except for Son. So, bit of an unfortunate one, but this guy's been around for ages. Been playing for Spurs for almost 10 years now. 329 games, 127 goals, 71 assists, 1 Golden Boot, 4 Player of the Months. No Premier League trophies, but still, if Harry Kane was still in the Premier League, he'd be in here. Couldn't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, I've gone with Son instead. So if you are asking, where's Harry Kane? Where's some of the other players that play in the Prem? No, Kante, Mahrez. They need to be still playing in the Premier League right now. That's why they're not in here, all right? But I've gone with Son Heung-min. Honestly, it's this is part of the part where I was a bit like, Son should be in the Hall of Fame. Whether he is, I don't know. Because Premier League Hall of Fame is a bit dodgy. Like, they do some random stuff sometimes. But he should be, really. I mean, that's a Hall of Fame career. And he's still got a couple more years in him, I reckon. Last but not least, I've gone with Rodri. The fact this guy's the first Premier League Ballon d'Or winner since Ronaldo kind of helps, to be honest. He's won a Ballon d'Or in the Prem, basically guarantees him to be in the Hall of Fame. 174 appearances. I believe that's the lowest apart from Haaland, that's the lowest. 22 goals, 21 assists, 4-time Premier League champion, 1-time Ballon d'Or winner. So, I believe he's the only Ballon d'Or winner currently playing in the Premier League as well. So yeah, crazy. Saudi Pro League has more Ballon d'Or winners than the Premier League. Let that sink in. But yeah, Rodri with the Ballon d'Or kind of certified it that he's going to be, especially if he comes back from his injury, keeps going how he was before the injury, it'll be a no-brainer in a couple years. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know if you agree with me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.